Millennials of Reddit, what lie were you told growing up? That turning on the lights in the car is illegal. That Marilyn Manson had a rib removed so he could suck his own D. You'll regret spending so much time on that computer when you're older. Nope. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm a millennial or not. Update. I think I'm a millennial. You won't have a calculator everywhere you go. Guess what, MRS? DRS. I have a portable computer with access to the internet that fits in the palm of my hand. You need to define yourself by your job. I wasn't told this directly, but we live in a culture of dream jobs or people asking what's your job when they meet you. My work is cool, but it's just work. My hobbies are what I define myself around. That receiving participation trophies were our fault. No kid was out there demanding a trophy for losing. Some dumbass parent thought it would be nice for their kid to get a trophy, so somehow this has become normal and everyone claims some 5-year-old masterminded the whole thing. That I would need and use cursive. Student loans are normal. Don't be afraid to go into debt for that out-of-state graduate degree. Never give out your personal information online. Now that's all the internet is. Everyone's personal information. Most people on the internet are dangerous weirdos. Most people on the internet are really ducking ordinary people. Be loyal to your company. They'll take care of you. Also, follow your dreams. Get a house with a yard, and you'll be able to retire. You don't need work experience. Grades will be enough. That might have been okay in the past, but then the global financial crisis hit and employers became much fussier. In Finland, we were told that once the big age group born after World War II retires, there will be jobs everywhere, for everyone. That didn't happen. The number of open positions has remained stagnant for 10 years while the unemployment rate is rising. That going to college meant you could get a job. That they had it so much harder than us growing up. Go to college. I'll pay for it. My $39k debt says otherwise. My grandpa told me the world was in black and white before color TV existed. That if I don't have my life figured out by the time I'm 25, then I have some serious problems. Be a doctor, lawyer or engineer and you will be happy and make lots of money. I know so many underemployed lawyers that it's a little depressing. I don't know a single MD that isn't divorced, although I know a lot of happy dudes. I do know a lot of happy, wealthy engineers though. So many movies growing up have people going to college, finishing at like 21, and already being engaged and married immediately after. Then within like 2 years of working they're already buying a house with like 3 kids by 25. Like Jesus Christ, I'm 26 and just got engaged. Only now getting a career in my field. And I'm still living at my parents' after living away for like a year. Everything's just so damn expensive and there's just no money to be found. I can't imagine raising kids yet. That we could buy our house, grow old and retire. Everyone in here is forgetting that we were supposed to have flying cars by now. You don't want to end up like me with a union labor job. You need to go to college. Money doesn't buy happiness, sorry folks. But in the world I'm currently living in, it absolutely does. That I'm smart but lazy. I'm actually just completely average, but thanks to this lie I never developed any studying habits in high school that bit me in the ass hard in college. It will all make sense when you're older. Duck that. Everything makes even less sense. Now I'm older and expected to be independent and still don't understand half the it I need to accomplish that successfully. My mom told me to plan to take care of her when she got old, because she wouldn't have retirement money saved up. She died before I was out of the house. Most everything else was great advice though. Get good grades, because we can't afford to pay for your college. Don't marry the first guy who asks, just because you're afraid no one else will. Everyone was poor and there was no progress in the Middle Ages. Get a bachelor's degree and you are set for life as far as a job career is concerned. That the Dewey Decimal System is essential, and that I would need to learn it to be successful in life. I haven't been in a library in years. TV always told me pouring a capful of any bubble bath will give me a whole tub of large bubbles. I haven't found a soap that does that even with like half the bottle used. I was told that the AIDS virus was smaller than the pores in a latex condom, so you had to wait until you were married to have sex, otherwise you could get AIDS even with a condom. I was told that part was more dangerous than sugar and having one joint with the equivalent of smoking 4 cigarettes at once and it can kill you. I was told that taking shrooms could put you in a vegetative coma for the rest of your life. I was also told that legalizing gay marriage would lead to bestiality and being able to marry ducks. The biggest lie we were ever told was that we needed to go to school to graduate and get a desk job in order to be successful. We were told it's shameful to work a trade and work a job where you have to shower after coming home dirty. Less and less millennials are going into skilled trades or going to trade schools. Those that do are finding they can live very comfortably and there's no glass ceiling. You can work your way up and live very well. Also, with less and less people going into trades, the cost of skilled labor in the future is going to be very high. People will be able to name their prices. Don't go into X, Y or Z for the money. You'll end up hating it. Methodica, the only reason I'm even considering career fields is for money. Bonus points if it's interesting. But literally everything gets reduced to a puddle of suck once you start doing it 40 hours per week. I would love to be the delusional sunshine daydream asshole who comes to work because he likes it, but that just isn't me. Pay me well and I will perform slightly better than average work. And whisper sweet nothings into my ear and I might even stay a little longer than necessary sometimes. But make no mistake, I am only in it for the money. Once that's gone, so am I. That marijuana was bad and is a gateway drug. Alcohol is worse and is the gateway drug. America is the best. It turns out we are okay in many things, but not the best. And in many areas we are not even okay. Chewing Orbit and Stride gum kills your brain cells. I had anxiety as a kid and used to obsessively chew gum to ease my mind. Thanks mom and dad. Now I'm a nail biter. Get a degree so you can get a good job and make good money. Got a graduate degree in a STEM field. Spent the following 3 years working retail and labor. Finally lucked into a grown-up job that has absolutely nil to do with my education. That this war is worth fighting for. Joined the infantry. 2 theaters later under a ton of baggage. I've been to rehab and have weekly classes dealing with PTSD. Now I get to look back on my handiwork and see it was for nothing. Nothing has changed. My nana told me the I'm feeling lucky button on Google would put a virus on the computer. I'm 23 and I've never clicked it. I'm honestly not even sure what it does. But what if it does put a virus on the computer? Googling what does the I'm feeling lucky button do would do no good because they'd just cover their own tracks. That I would not make money being a creative such as an artist or novelist. Although it is still difficult to earn a living in a non-conventional profession. The internet has opened up a gazillion different opportunities to do so. Etsy, Kickstarter, Amazon self-publishing, creating and marketing your own website, YouTube, making connections for referral through Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Fun fact, was told to be an architect and not an artist. Architecture apparently closest thing to artist that was allegedly an actual thing. Where I come from, new grads in architecture are often unemployed, underemployed for years. And I know a couple who supplement their income through the above creative means. Edit, closed bracket. That I could be anything I want if I put my mind to it. Being a good, ethical person will unlock doors. I only become a stepping stone for others. To trust my teachers. Yeah, I'm not sure I trust the psycho that taught us Colorado wildlife. You can be anything you want when you grow up, except what you want to do won't pay the bills, so pick something else. The way to be financially secure is to work hard for years to better yourself and foster a valuable skill set. Nah, man. Get something called cryptocurrency and retire a millionaire in your early 20s. I'm not bitter.